There we go. In case you're wondering, for some reason the barn, it's like they meant to go out further and they didn't. But that's where my wood stack is. It's pretty cool. I like that location. It's pretty nondescript. Of course, one of my favorite little spots is this little area down here. It's my spring bath. It's pretty cold water. There's a couple different types of fish in here, actually. I kind of discovered the fish I thought before were smallmouth bass were not. I mean, there is some in here, but the primary one is a species more native to the Ozarks. I have to look up the name at some point. And then some of these guys in here are oh God, bluegill. You wouldn't believe it, but that water is deeper than it looks. I was floating in that. Probably right around where that big rock is right there. And the problem, of course, those rocks are pretty slick. They're kind of covered with a little bit of layer of slime or something. So once you're in there, it's kind of a little harder to get out. And it's also hard to get your footing to to get upright. But it's pretty cool when you're in there. The fish like to come up to you and nibble at you. It's like a spa sort of thing in there. They give you the full treatment. If you can see that guy right there. I'm probably even off on where I'm focused at. I think he was more on the right side of your screen, in case you're wondering. I can't remember what they're called. They're something with when they're in mating season, they have a red underbelly. Kind of a very pretty looking fish. Fish are always so peaceful to me. Something about just watching them just swim. It's like being in a permanent bath, except for they don't get wrinkles. I'm gonna edit that part out. Yeah, the tornado did a little bit of work here. I'm thinking I might try to upright these trees a little bit or something. I'm not sure yet. Sometimes better left alone. Yeah, this was a complete thick canopy through here, so you can kind of get an idea that there's a pretty big tree. A couple of them toppled right there. The big one that you're seeing is in the immediate front is a red eastern red cedar. Some other trees got toppled through here. But overall, not the worst. It's it's a continuous operation here on the Kelly Farm, Curmudgeon Farm. Yeah, I actually like these little paths into the woods like this. I need to tackle this at some point here real soon. There is a mess of vines in there, and they're clogging up some really nice looking black walnuts that are right there that actually survived this storm. Sometimes I wonder if the vines have tethered them to the ground. I don't know. You'd be shocked to see that there were some trees that were brought down simply because a tree came down with vines and dragged another tree with it. Hey, that's sumac right there, I think. Nice. Of course, you can hear the trickling pond back there. The little yellow flowers. Not so little anymore. It's a beautiful weekend out here, actually. I mean, I worked my butt off, but oh, some more little yellow flowers. See some vines I don't really much care for. Somewhere in this little area was oh, there they are. You can't probably hardly see it from here, but let's see here. Yeah, right in the center, right there. That's the iris. Some of them. There's a bunch of them in here. Like right down in here. They're doing very well. There's a whole cluster of them all through this area over here. Ooh, yeah, they look like tall grass right here, you know, but they're not. Those are iris. So much here. Got your fair share of poison ivy and Solomon seal, sawtooth briar. That looks like a redbud coming up, but it's hard to say this early. Look at that school of fish there. Race for cover, the Hassell's coming back. I just drove through here. I had to drop off a load of branches from these fallen trees to somebody else had a farm dump back there, probably from when they cleared and put the house at the top. These are the ones I kind of want to try to save now. I don't know if I can. This first one here is a black cherry, but when it got blown over, it split the trunk. And there's a couple others. Some of these are garbage trees. The other tree I have, and this one, of course, looks to be a black walnut here, laying underneath. Who knows? It's sad because he's doing great. Look at this, all new leaves. He's happy. He might just have to stay. Why the hell do I need to cut another tree down? I got plenty down. This guy started to come down. I don't know what stopped him. Big rock, probably. Actually, that does appear to be the case. Look at that. Look at the draw right there. Big rock stopped that tree from tumbling over. Ode to big rocks. I mean, it's probably not the happiest tree on the planet, but I need all the trees I can get right now. It doesn't seem like it. Yeah, see, that's that one right there. Pretty sure that's tree heaven. So is this little one here. But these are black walnut. Now they're hard to tell. They'll stink. They're really terrible smelling trees to begin with. I call them stink trees for short. But they also have a different colored bark. They're actually a member of the sumac family. Speaking of sumac, here we are. These are actually native sumac, and look at that. This one's getting ready to flower. Some more sumac right there. It's crazy how you can kind of tell the difference, but that was a weird sound. I don't know if you heard this. Somebody was flapping back there. This is the area of devastation, unfortunately. The tornado struck just on the other side of the stream. This one's probably black walnut. One of the ways I can tell is that the sumac species are a little more red in the centers when they have fresh growth. whereas seems like anyway the black walnut's more green. I don't want to look too much in here. Didn't used to be able to see light through here, let's put it that way. In fact, you can kind of see right there's a tree trunk. All right, well, we'll take a peek. I shudder to think what I'm going to find. Yeah, that's the dry riverbed right there. And by the way, this is a sheer drop. I'm looking straight down. Well, he was definitely not happy. You can see a lot of rot, and he was destined to come down. He just came down a terrible area. Did I tell you about the vines tethering things? Oh. Ugh. Lost my hat. Yeah, try to wear a hat once in a while. It's better for us pale-skinned whiteys. I haven't figured out what these little guys are. I kind of spared them. They sort of look like they could be pear trees or something, or a plum. Some sort of formation there, like it might be growing some sort of fruit or flower or something. Could just be new buds. I don't know. Look at that. Do you see that guy? Wow, he's beautiful. I don't think he's going to want to move too much with me watching him. Wow. Very cool. We'll let him do his reptile business. I have to look up to see what he is. I've not seen a green snake like that before. I know it doesn't seem like it's too bad right over here, does it? A couple trees, I'm surprised they didn't come down. And then these guys. One tree seems to have taken down a few others. Got a few trees pinned in here, and I need to figure out how to get them out. I unpinned that gum tree there. There's a couple others. Of course, some more trees down there. It's all completely shaded before. You can see the dead tree down there. And that one there that's tilted. And back there is probably 6 feet deep of trees that are down. Just about everything down to the ground, I suppose. This tree is a black walnut. I'll turn around here in a sec. You can see the top of it here. Well, it did have an issue up there for sure. And it's got some vines growing out that need to be hacked off. That'll help it a little bit. At least not crowd its ability to hopefully recover. It's a pretty good looking tree though, and I think it's gonna survive actually. Probably always be a weird janky tree. And of course you recognize my oh, you hadn't seen this yet, have you? That used to be a big dense forest right there. There's my black walnut. The one that used to give shade to the house. Here, zoom in for you. Tornado came right over the house. Took down the trees on both sides and in front and behind it. I mean, basically, I think the center path was just a little bit over, but we were just on the outskirts of it. Yeah, just getting ready to disassemble this tree here. See what I can salvage. Of course, I planted a few new trees. There's a maple right there that I planted. Another maple over here, and another maple over there. Here maple, there maple, everywhere maple. After the tornado, finished this roof. It's the bathroom. It's the side door. Oh yeah, got formal electricity. Got a breaker panel. Starting to install some insulation here and there. And the bathroom is getting there. Got the plumbing all in. Most of it. I mean, it still needs to be hooked up. Toilet in the corner, shower, hot water heater, and all that jazz. Alright, that's it for now. Oh, hey. Thank you, Eric. It's a beautiful clock. Thank you. All right, see ya.